Hi, I'm Sam. Welcome to my channel. I'm an artist and I help other artists to grow in skills and confidence with my online drawing membership, and also help other artists and creatives to make a real living from their art, doing something that they love. Trying to banish that starving artist myth and realising that you can actually make really good money making art and doing what you love in the studio every single day. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the power of networking. Now, I'm just fresh back from a networking event, Women in Business, Women in Bristol, and it's just amazing how you don't really realise how important this stuff is until you do it and realise how beneficial it is. So as an artist, as a creative, you might fall into that category of being a natural introvert, and it's very easy to sit behind your easel or your drawing board day after day and not really speak to a soul. Now, we all know that we need to market ourselves with social media, and it's become quite apparent that we need to show our faces a little bit more, and artists seem to be doing that a little bit more, and you get a bit of a behind the scenes building up a relationship with the person that's actually making the art, the person behind the art, which is really important. Now, social media is called social media for a reason. It's really important to actually make connections. So that you can start little. It doesn't have to be that you suddenly have to go to an in-person networking event if that really frightens you and makes you feel nervous to your core. You can start slowly and start building up. So there are many different groups online that you can join, free Facebook groups, and they do enable you to promote usually on a set day or within a set thread, which is really handy. You can also build relationships just by making conversations and answering comments and asking questions within the group as well. So that would be a really good place to start, putting yourself out there and just asking questions, or maybe you might be able to give an answer to something that somebody asks in the group, and you can build a bit of a relationship there. You can answer the comments that people leave because you are building a relationship. So if somebody has taken the time to write a comment, whether it's just a heart or whether it's, a thumbs up, then I think it's really important to actually say thank you for that. And even, you start getting into a little bit of a backwards and forwards conversation and start building up friendships online. Now, since COVID and since the lockdowns, we've used social media, or we've used the internet and online things a lot more. So I would never even have known about Zoom if it wasn't really for lockdown. It was a way of connecting with people. But now we can meet up in person. It's quite nice to have both. So you can reach people from all around the world online. It's never been a better time to be able to reach so many people from so many different places that you would never ordinarily be able to do. But it's also nice to meet people and to speak in person and actually have a conversation about what it is you do, and get into a little bit of a habit of talking about what it is that you sell, what your services are, how you can help people. And instead of it feeling like this kind of icky sales pitch, it's actually about building relationships and talking to people as a human being and just offering what you have. Because at the end of the day, if it's something that you think people will really benefit from, then there's nothing icky about that. Yes, there is an exchange of money, but of course, that's how life works. Everything has a value. Every skill has a value, or your experience has a value, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I feel like we need to change that mindset around talking about money and just being open to the fact that this thing could help you, and to change the mindset around having something to offer and that money is something bad, and we need to change that energy around money. I think this is really important. We've always heard the starving artist myth, and you should suffer for your craft, and you shouldn't really be making any money if you're helping people. It should be more of a charity. But of course, you need to support your family, you need to pay the bills just like anyone else. And the difference between having a hobby and having a business is that you're making money out of it. And why shouldn't you? And just like everybody else should as well. You wouldn't expect somebody to go into an office and work for free, say to the boss, don't worry about paying me today. It just wouldn't happen. So I don't know what this stigma is around online stuff or even creative things, that it's not holding a value. I've talked about that in a previous video actually, so I might link that in the cards above. But just going back to this networking event that I did today, it was just amazing to connect with so many other creatives, because we're all creative if we have our own business, whether it's art related or not. It was just amazing how many different points of view and just different ways of looking at things, and people that you can connect with, and how the network, you can just see it spreading out and growing. And this is how you actually find your ideal customer, because you're spreading yourself widely and really starting to get clear on what your message is, you know, what you're offering and the kind of people that you want to work with, or the kind of people that would possibly buy your artwork. So I just think it was so amazing that I wanted to share that with you. And there are so many events going around the country. There's bound to be one that's near you, and I would really recommend joining or going to a networking event. The other thing is community. You know, this is really important to build a sense of connection and belonging, and being in a room of people that are talking about similar things and understanding what you're going through, your struggles and also your wins, is really important. And community is so important, which is why I started my online membership. It's not just about teaching someone a skill, it's actually connecting and being part of something as well. So never more has it been so important to have that real connection. And although you can build connections online, of course you can, let's not forget that human connection of actually having that interaction as well, now that we're able to again. I think it was quite easy to turn into a little bit of a hermit over lockdown. It's amazing how adaptable we are, and we start thinking this is the new normal. So breaking out of it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. It might give you that kind of butterfly feeling because it's something new. Just know that's completely normal to have fear around anything that's new, and don't let that stop you. Don't let that hold you back, because it will be worth it, and it always is. So I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions about networking or social media, then please do ask a question in the comments, or if anything that's really helped you, then please put those in the comments too. I make art business videos every Friday and art tip videos every Tuesday. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and also share it with anyone else that you think might benefit too. And I really look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.